Kang-In Lee has arrived in Madrid. He's actually still in Korea, but he'll get there. Hey bro, welcome to you bro. My name is Brian. I'm a football commentator in South Korea. I'll occasionally upload videos in English to talk about Kang-In Lee's new journey at Atletico Madrid. And as I said briefly before, despite signing officially as an Atletico Madrid player, Kang-In has been staying in Korea. But as of today, Kang-In has finally met his teammates, coaching staff, and of course, the manager Diego Simeone. Because Atletico Madrid have come to South Korea for the second time in 3 years for their preseason friendly against Man City. Let's briefly talk about how can Kang-In fit into this Atletico Madrid team. And as you can see in the graphic below, these are the positions that Kang-In played in those 18 games that he started. So assuming that Diego Simeone will play Kang-In in a similar position, I made two possible lineups that includes Kang-In in the starting lineup. I'm genuinely curious about the partnership that Kang-In can create with Alexander Sørloth for two reasons. One, because they're both left-footed, and secondly, they can both play on the right side, so they can switch their positions very easily, giving some fluidity to the team. But obviously, there's a one big question from this lineup. Does Diego Simeone like the defensive structure of this team? Watching Kang-In throughout his career, he's improved a lot, both physically and defensively, but probably you would say the one standout weakness from Kang-In would be the intensity. And I'm not talking about strength here, I'm talking more about the speed, agility, and acceleration at the right time. And that being said, one of the players that I really enjoyed to watch from Atletico Madrid last year was obviously the mini Simeone, talking about Giuliano Simeone, of course. So I personally think there is a big chance that Giuliano will keep his place in the starting 11, and that's why we can think about the possible lineup number 2, where Kang-In and Giuliano Simeone can play together in the same starting 11. So Giuliano played as a right winger in every single game that he started last season. So when Kang-In and Giuliano play together, we can only assume that Kang-In will play more centrally. And I was personally interested in these three players, Lookman, Baena, and Kang-In. And I think these three players have some similar qualities. The quality where they can play both as a winger and as a number 10. The key here is obviously fluidity, switching the position, link up, and obviously creating the space for another player. To sum it up, fluidity is about playing for each other, which really suits Atletico Madrid's mentality. So despite Atletico Madrid missing some key players through the World Cup, I think it'll be still interesting to see what Kang-In can bring to this team on Sunday. So we'll probably talk more about it after the match. I'll see you then. Aupa Atleti. Hasta luego.